What is up, YouTube? This is Next Level Christian. Today I'm going to show 3 methods on how to send pictures from one Android device to another, because a lot of people see how that's done, and they always ask questions on how do you transfer simple things like MP3 files, music, pictures, video, small video files from one device to another. So today I'm going to show a quick video on how to do 3 methods on that. The first method is going to be the NFC or Android Beam, whichever one you want to call it, from one device to another. The second is going to be Bluetooth, and the third is going to be with an application called NFC File Explorer, found on Google Play Store. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the picture I want to send, and then this is my phone. This is the Motorola X Pure Edition, and my girlfriend's phone, which is the Note 4. Samsung. So we're going to go ahead and basically all you got to do is just with the Android NFC or Android Beam, you just basically take both phones and put them back together, and you'll see it say touch to beam. So I would touch that, touch it, and then right there you can see on her phone in the drop down menu incoming beam. So it's basically sending it, and then just like that you can see it says file received on her phone. And on my phone you can see it says beam complete. So that took less than a second. So if you tap, you can tap to view, and then you can open it up. And then just like that you can see the same image on her phone that came from my device over to hers. Now another method is, of course, Bluetooth. So we can try to send another picture so you guys see that it's a different picture. So we can send a picture of me when I disassembled my laptop computer to service the screen, because I had to put a new keyboard in there and replace the screen. So if I want to send that to her phone, I can go ahead and choose this little cog button right there. It'll bring up a list of different locations or methods of sending that picture to her phone. So I can choose Bluetooth, and then it'll say sharing Bluetooth. And it'll basically look for devices that are able to receive Bluetooth. Now basically it's searching for the devices. If it doesn't work right off the bat, you got to go in there and it'll let you know if you have any Bluetooth devices in the area or stuff like that. And sometimes it takes a little while to connect. That's why Bluetooth is kind of the old method, like trying to do stuff like that. It takes a while. And then you just got to make sure that it's visible to whatever device. And as you can see, my girlfriend's phone came up. So I would touch that, and then now you can see that it's sending the file. Yeah, see, Bluetooth sharing, sending image. So now it's sending the image from my phone to her device. Now I'll accept it on her device, and basically it's going to accept it on her end. And then as you can see, it's receiving the image on her end. Now, like I said before, as you've seen just a couple of minutes ago, NFC or Android Beam is way quicker than doing anything by Bluetooth. Bluetooth is something for like very small file sizes, nothing big. I would recommend sending over, like if you got like a handful of songs that you want to share with a friend from one device to another, I would recommend doing it through NFC because it's quicker. If it's a small file, like a couple megs or a couple kilobytes, that would be fine. But if it's a high definition, high resolution picture, I recommend using NFC or Android Beam because it's a whole lot faster. Now the last program is, you can find it in the Play Store, which it is called ES File Explorer. So on my girlfriend's phone we're going to find it because she actually doesn't have it. ES File Explorer. and you would go ahead and go to the Play Store and install ES File Explorer. Now ES File Explorer is a little bit better because it works using your Wi-Fi. Now as long as both people have that program on their device, you can send files back and forth. Now I mean anything. I like Android ES File Explorer because you can send and receive files from anywhere. If you got a SMT server or a NAS at home and you have stuff on your desktop, it'll bring it right in. You don't have to worry about doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. So basically you will go to your apps once the app is installed, and it created a shortcut on the desktop, on the home screen, I'm sorry. And you basically open it up. Then it'll let you know all the stuff that you currently have available on your phone and how much space you got. That's why I like ES File Explorer. It'll give you a brief synopsis of what you currently have on your device. So right there you can see that my main storage is up top, which is always going to be my 0. I have 18.93 gigs used of my 24 or 32 that I have built into the phone, because I got the 32 gig variant of this phone. And then on the bottom is my external SD card, because the Motorola X Pure can take an external SD card. And I have a 64 gig chip in there, so I only use 2 gigs of that, little over 2.5 of that 64 gigs. Now with the ES File Explorer, if I want, I can go ahead and go inside this and I can choose, let's say, a video that I created for YouTube not that long ago. I can go ahead, now this video, I can check the properties of it, and as you can see, the size is 539 megabytes in size. So if I want, that's a pretty large file considering it's for video. Now if I want, I can take that and go to properties, go to send, and it'll scan for other devices that's using this software. And then I can choose the target once it finds. As you can see, it's scanning for it, scanned successfully, and it found her phone. That's her phone up top. I can hit it, and then I can press the send button up top. And as you can see, it's going to send that file over to my girlfriend's phone. And and then on her phone, once I click send, as you can see, it immediately pops up. As long as you have the app open, it'll pop up. And you see how it says confirm. I hit OK, tell it where I want to place it. We'll just place it anywhere, hit OK, and look, in real time, you can see how fast it's going. And it lets you know how fast, what speed it's transferring at. So right now we're getting over 6 megabits per second. Now I actually have something streaming over my Wi-Fi network in my apartment currently, so that's the reason why it's not going at maximum speed, because I have a Raspberry Pi and I'm actually streaming live stuff. So it actually will send it over Wi-Fi really quickly. Now if it cuts off like it just did, if it does disconnect, it'll give you a little message like that and let you know that it disconnect. But for the most part, that's pretty much how that software works. If you want to send anything across your network or your cell phone, this application, ES File Explorer, will use your home network to transfer stuff from one device to another, and all the other person has to do is have that application open on their phone. They don't have to do anything else but have it open, and when they see the accept file on their system or accept that app or file, they just hit OK, and it'll transfer over. Easy peasy, no extra guessing, no, you don't have to be a technology guru to use this application. It's free on the Android Play Store. It does have some pop-ups, but I've been using this particular application since I got my first Android. Was a Huawei Ascend back years ago. I used Astro File Manager for a little while. That one didn't prove as convenient or as seamless as this one. And with this one, I can access, as you can see up top, once my camera focuses, you have your local. If you can see there, it has local. You have your SD card, and then you have your apps. It lets you know listed apps, and it also has your network. And this is the network that's on your home network. So you can use your FTP server, you can use a cloud if you have cloud storage, and your local area network storage, which is like if you have a PC connected on all the time and you have stuff on your computer and you want to pull stuff from your desktop on here, which I've done plenty of times where I have like whole seasons of anime on my desktop and I want to pull it over. Again, it's better to do stuff like this when you're not running stuff like I'm doing in the background, which is why when I was transferring that file from here to her phone, my fiance's phone, it cut off because I'm actually streaming something in the background like I said previously. But for the most part, this is a solid 3 methods on how to transfer any files, pictures, video from one Android device to another. Give a thumbs up if you guys liked the video. Give a thumbs up if you thought it was useful. If you like stuff like this, please like and subscribe for other how-to videos. If there's something I missed, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any suggestions on other how-to videos that you would like me to do, please leave some comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.